Hello, guys. Welcome to part 4 of the Sonic Archie comic saga. Now, first, a little known advice. I deleted some of my videos because I need to get monetized by the end of March. So I hope you can understand. I'm sorry I had to do that, but the internet. Sometimes you have to follow the rules or something. But anyway, let's go on to part 4 of the saga. Now, for this part, I want to talk about the top 10 was craziest things of the Sonic comic. Because we all know about because we know Ken Petros is one of the main writers of the series. So, here are the top 10 and 10 moments that make the Sonic Archie on the Sonic comic franchise so crazy. At number 10, we have the Great Wall. Now, for most people, now most of you people will call the Sonic people furries, but in the comic they were called Mobians. Yes, I know. Yes, yes. And it's a funny thing because in the original they were called Mobians, but in the new continuity it was all taking place on Earth. So that's all cool in that. I don't know what you're thinking, and I know what you guys are thinking. Alan, Eggman is not a Mobian, and you're right. Right, because he has no form or anything. But there is a reason, because he has people all called overlanders. Yes, yes. They're basically mutating humans that became evolved due to the mutation implemented on a bombard at scalable aliens called the Zorda. Now, for those who want to know what the Zorda is, well, let me explain. You see, Dr. Junior Bobotnik, or as we all call him, Eggman, he had an ancestor named Ivan Kintorbo. You see, the Zorda are a bunch of octopus-like aliens, but the first for conquest. They sent one of their people to Earth as an adversary to discuss an alliance with the human race. But guess what old Cookie Kintorbo did? He captured it and dissected it, which caused the Zorda to declare war and release a gene bomb that destroyed a good chunk of the Earth's population, meanwhile mutating the survivors. The animals, over time, they became evolved into sentient Morbians, and at some point there was a massive war between the Morbians and what was left of the human race. That's why Eggman and Snippy are always trying to take down Sonic's friends, because he and Snippy are basically an endangered species trying to regain the control of the planet by the racist means. So yeah, you better buckle up with the rest of this countdown, because if you're not prepared, then you're stuck. They just like Number 9, Sonic's family. Now, for those who are new to the comic, here's Sonic. Here's one thing about Sonic. Sonic's full name is Ogilvy Maurice Hedgehog. I am not joking. In the comic, Sonic's full name is Ogilvy Maurice Hedgehog. He legally changed his name to Sonic, but it's still Ogilvy Maurice Hedgehog. I bet you never knew that. Yeah. For all you new comic fans, you now know what his both name is. Yes. I gave you more time to truly sink in, but anyway, let's continue. That's because this is all shock value. You won't have time to recover, and trust me, prepare yourself for more. Now, anyway, moving on. Sonic has 2 parents, an on-the-farm dog, and a good old Uncle Chuck. His mother, both dead, had a father named Maurice, which does explain Sonic's middle name. And we don't even know anything about him. No. Anyway, his family fought in the Great War, but then his dad got shot in the head. I swear to God. The only way that they could save him was having a bonus himself. So Bernadette had to spend a good chunk of her motherhood caring for Sonic while her husband is glitching mindlessly in the corridor. Thanks, Jules. At some point, his mother gets roboticized, and Uncle Chuck has to take care of Sonic and lies to him about this pill. That's when he gets older, basically leading him to believe that they were dead, so everyone wouldn't want to believe him by using them against him. But don't you worry, they have a good, happy family reunion. and his parents loved him dearly. Now, number 8 is all about Knuckles and his crazy family. I spell it. The first to talk about is Kneecapian Mace, or Kneecaps for short. Knuckles' mom, Laura Lee, divorces his father and marries a kid named Windmaker. Their child becomes Knuckles' half-brother, named Kneecaps. I have no idea why this became a thing, but there it is. Next we have Locke. He's Knuckles' dad. Yeah. Now, long story short, Knuckles is a living Chaos Emerald, and that is because his father experimented on him seconds after he was born. So, yada yada yada, Chaos Power, yada yada yada, Knuckles dies at the tent is unbeatable, yada yada yada, Knuckles goes to a king, explained to become a god, yada yada yada. He just to join his friends to stop a group of aliens. So yeah, no. But there's more. No, there's also Knuckles' great uncle Dimitri, a floating robotic head. He's typically considered evil, and he was once one of energy at reincarnations. He's more and less the founder of the Dark Legion. Oh, and don't you worry, they're going to be coming up in the future. Next we have Julie Sue, Knuckles' girlfriend, which we all know about him. Yeah. Julie is, as you read up, Julie is a distant cousin of him. Just thought I had to put that out there. Next was Archimedes, the little fire ant. I have no idea if I pronounced this right, but I'm just surprised as you are. He is Knuckles' mentor. He know everything he needs to know about ant. Great. Yeah. Next we have Dr. Ventarius. Now, this guy wasn't related to Knuckles of any kind, but he had the most awesome, badass design ever. I swear to God, he's so awesome in that design. Right. Yeah. So, as you know, he is one of the evilest evil men around. He's basically an evil scientist that threatened to split up Knuckles in half via the Warp Ring Crusher. And he has done way more damage than just that, people. Oh. Then we have the Dark Legion. Now, the Dark Legion and the Brotherhood of God. Now, the Dark Legion is an organization of Echidna that formed together to support the usage of technology when the rest of the Angel Island went amush. Oh, eventually, Luddite something. I think that's the proper term, but I don't know. Next we have Jack, also part of Part 8. Now, Jack is what I call Knuckles as a psychotic fool. And now, this is a demigod of chaos who likes to take over the bodies. His favorite species is taking over the bodies of Echidna. His fourth takeover was of Knuckles, thanks to Penatavez, whatever. But luckily, his father managed to sacrifice himself to bring his son back. This caused a massive fold of catastrophic events that will haunt Knuckles for the rest of his days. Anyway, going on down all the way, as we're on to number 7. Number 7, Sonic's harem. Yeah, Sonic actually has a harem, you guys. Kind of. See, the meaning of that, he has been dating a lot of girls. We had Fiona Fox, Mina Mongoose, Amy Rose, Sally Acorn, and potentially others. But out of all of them, Sally is Sonic's only girl to love. Yes. I mean, Sally and Sonic, they're a great couple. And for those who think that Sally was the reason that everybody became furries, I mean, who cares? I mean, I'm glad that she's there. I mean, if it wasn't for her, we wouldn't have furries, right? It doesn't have to. Well, let me tell you. There's a lot of that. For example, you like the Mona Lisa? Well, let me tell you, there are people who whacked it up to the Mona Lisa. In fact, they whacked it up to just the hand of the Mona Lisa. In fact, they're doing it right now as you hear me say the sentence right out now. Right now. Yeah. Now, here's a little spicy life. A robotic replica was created of Fiona Fox, when she was younger. Tails met this robot and fell in love. Turns out that this Fiona was created by Robotnik to try to trick Tails into getting roboticized. Now, sometime later, the real Fiona Fox escaped Eggman's prison, and she then started dating Sonic, despite Tails being really upset. What? Tails is like, okay, don't like me, but please. He's banking for y'all to be like him instead of Sonic. She says, "Oh, Tails, you're so smart, but you haven't learned one fundamental lesson in life. You can't count on anybody." Because it turns out that Fiona was actually dating the evil Sonic the entire time. By which I mean Scourge. Scrooge or something. Okay, I don't know what it is, but I'm thinking it's Scrooge or something. But yeah, Scrooge is the anti-Sonic. Yes, he has green and wears sunglasses and a little jacket. But I'll get to him later. Anyway. Okay. Number 6, we have Tails' family. Now, I already explained this in part 1, but let me break it down to you. Now, Miles Powell, yes, that's his full name, is really one of the most popular, most best characters of the Sonic franchise. Again, everybody loves this cat. All the critics and fans, they love him. In the comic, his parents were stuck in another planet. But that's not all. But never the Great Wall. Turns out that Tails' father, Matthias, was the commanding general of the Barbarian army against the Overlander humans. And for some reason, down the line, Rosemary and Matthias got a little tired of being put up with the monarchy, so they were intent to overthrow it to push a democracy. Yes. Matthias says, "Your gods are absent, and the locks are undone. You obviously want us here." No. And Alias says, "The court informed me of your escape, and I knew you would come straight here. You said your piece back at the detention center, and now I will say mine." And 9. So yeah, they have a really cool stuff, right? When he calls that, he says, "For my people, I will see you dethroned," and then Alias says, "For my people, I will see you defeated." Yes, yeah, that's really from the comic, and that's what I swear to God. So, but Sonic and Tails trying to stop the bloodshed, and turns out it already did. Matthias and Alias are having a cup of tea, and everything's fine. It seems that both the Incoins and Powers reached to an agreement, allowing a democracy of 7 elected officials to vote as a council. One of them, of course, ended up being Rosemary, Tails' mom. So yeah, Sally has a badass brother, and Tails has some pretty badass parents. And of course, I want to talk about Mormon too. Tails' grandpa, uncle. Well, yeah, his uncle. He's more of a Jedi wizard who was learning the ways of the power of the chaos. He's kind of like Obi-Wan Kenobi or Yoda from Star Wars, but you don't. Oh, and also, it turns out in one of the comics, it turns out that Tails is the chosen one to fulfill the prophecy of gathering all of the chaos elements of the universe and banishing them with the help of Shadow to another dimension to save all of the existence. So yeah, hey, the comic really pulled off that one. I mean, think about it. Tails as the chosen one of all characters. Tails. I mean, he was going to Super Mega, but really, really, really. Oh boy. Oh. Okay, what was I? Okay. Number 5, we have Amy Rose. Now, we all know about her. She's really a cool character and all that. That. Now, she retained her original design from the Dreamcast throughout the comics until issue number 80, I think. Yeah, I guess 80. Yes. You see, in that one, she wanted to become a freedom fighter, but was considered too young to join. Right. She says, I want to be a freedom fighter. I wanna. Right. And so it's all, please, you must understand, Amy. You are way too young and inexperienced to become a freedom fighter. So, what does Amy do? She uses a power ring to wish herself old enough to be able to join, thus forming her to the version that we all know commonly today. Hey. Later down the line, Sally said, and of course, later on in the comic, Sally said, I present to you the newest addition to the Freedom Fighters, Amy Rose. Yes. Although her body grew, her mind is still as the same. So, Amy's basically an 11-year-old in the body of a 17-year-old. But hey, why no one? And that's not... And let's talk about her cousin, Wobble the Hedge. He's basically Sonic the Hedgehog if he was Robin Hood. I mean, seriously, guys, you weren't even trying. He's Sonic in Robin Hood form. Yeah. Anyway, Wobble is the leader of the Mercian Freedom Fighters and sent Amy to be protected in the town of Naho when he learned her parents were captured and roboticized. As time went on, Wobble's wife is a kid named Mary Ann, and the two have a son named John together. Now, get this, y'all. Wobble is actually the son of the ex-king of the fallen kingdom of Mercia. And Amy Rose's parents were claimed to be nobles, but upon being related to Wobble, because however, upon being related to Wobble, she's royalty. Yeah, Amy Rose is a princess of a fallen kingdom, y'all. Trust me. Almost down to 4 more points. You're gonna buckle yourself this. Number 4, Charmy Bee is a prince. Yeah, Charmy Bee is a prince too. Because why not? Charmy Bee. Now, this may be dorky, but so anyway, he was a prince. Now we all know Charmy as a detective of the Team Chaos, but he is a freaking prince. You see, he also has a fiancée named Saffron. Well, because the writer's spot would be necessary for some weird reason. Yeah. Now, at some point, the entire civilization was cancelled and roboticized, since Eggman just loved to colonize Morians and enslave their people. Oh, Eggman, you crazy coot. Go die in a pile. Okay. Oh, Eggman, you crazy coot. Go die in a pile. At some point, Julie saves Charmy from getting poisoned, but his friend doesn't. So basically, Charmy had a friend die before his eyes, and he had to be the one to tell his family about his passing. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like to see characters being developed in the comic, but who comes up with this idea, especially for Charmy Bee of all Sonic characters? I don't support the consumption of alcohol of any kind. I don't even drink alcohol. But I'm sure in the future, someone will make a game out of this mess sooner or later. I swear to God. Now, let's get to number 3 of the comic. And I saw this when I was searching on the web on read comics online, and man, I don't know what to say here. Number 3, the comic was Sonic Snaps. I swear to God. but this is number 3. And the issue is number 126. Issue number 126. I mean, Sonic snaps completely. This is what the unthinkable happens. Now, it begins with Eggman up out of nowhere, just going ballistic all over that hole. He destroys Sonic's entire city. He destroys everything. Sonic's entire city is shown decimated, burning in flames. Everyone he knows is gone. Eggman has captured all. No. And sniffing and captured some of the freedom finals. This included Julie, Roto, everybody. Right. So, Eggman builds a special armor that prevented Sonic from penetrating it. He made a shield out of a bouncer, one that Sonic should not be able to lay a scratch on. Then, oh boy. Now, Robotic says, the only reason you could take this much punishment is due to all those magic rings you once did, which means I get to toy with you longer than should. Good. I studied you all your life, Rodent. We reached your limit. And then Sonic says, limit? 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 I got your limit right here! And he just goes ballistic, I swear to God. And he's at his top speed, at almost straight, he bangs on the armor. Oh, but Shockwave it just wasn't enough. Shockwave it just wasn't enough. He only managed to dent it, and that was all. And Sonic loses completely. I mean, read the issue yourself online and just look at him laying down on the ground. Come on. He might as well be laying down dead. Surprisingly, Amy, Tails, and Knuckles managed to prevent themselves from getting captured. And with the help, and they managed to save everyone, even Charmy Bee, indeed, but being traumatized too. However, because the process was interrupted, he got brain damage or something. Please shut up. So the freedom powers are about to be stopped, about to be ended. Luckily, they managed to pull out a miracle with the help of Sally's computer AI named Nicole. You see, she had a secret project called New Bubble-Tropolis. A city is known as a backup plan and a safe house when things go south with Eggman. She even used the nanites to make a link spell for herself. It became sentient. When I saw this online, I was shocked by all this. Yes, I'm really surprised as well. I say it's probably one of the most interesting storylines ever. It was pretty disturbing to see Sonic lose his cool like that. Very well, we get to see that happen. But when he does snap, man, everyone gets scared. Trust me. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry about that. It's just having a hard time making these videos while the boys are here. Number 2, the future. Some of the Archie comics and a good chunk of the Sonic universe alternate storyline depicts the future of Mobius 25 years later in the future, and is considered a possible future along with a separate zone at the same time. And it's a little confused. Honestly, and trust me, it's surprising that way. Yeah, but, yeah, you know. Okay. Well, with all that said, let's get to number 1, because let me tell you, things are getting really hard on me. This. And finally, the number 1 thing that made the Sonic Archie comics completely crazy and over the top is something that's really movie, I mean, that I know a lot of you know. And that, of course, is the antis. That's the number one thing about this comic. Now, we all know about the zones in the Sonic universe, which is basically alternate dimensions. And one of the biggest that Sonic Company had to field was the anti-zone. Well, basically, everyone good is evil, and vice versa. So then, just to take a look at these amazing, let's see, characters. Of course, we have Scourge. Scourge. Okay, I don't know what. Now, he's identical to the prime counterpart, aside from the sunglasses, little, and his big fat potty mouth. Now, the reason he turned green was due to the extreme exposure of the chaos energy while trying to use the Master Emerald. He did all his deep scars on the chest is because they were given to him by Douglas's father, Luck, who was guardian of the Master at the time. Now, apparently, Scourge was enough of a joke to earn the hatred of this prime and his own anti-zone allies, his own team of people who basically made Leo, but then they turned against him. When he pushed his way to the throne. To be fair, they abused him too. Anyway, Anarchy Barrel, the Chaos Emerald catapult, was stored in Scourge's throne, allowing him to go super to fight everyone against him, and giving a wicked infected cold scheme of purple. Sometimes, every once in a while, Sonic always thinks about Scourge and the famous words he said to him. He remember Scourge saying, all that it takes is one bad day, and you be just like me. I bet Scourge is kind of like the Joker with some ways, because it's almost like a Batman Joker kind of face. In the days. Yeah. So even if, and not over, that there's all the other anti-characters as well. Oh, so go read the comics and take a look at all these wonderful, amazing antis that you'll get to see. In all their glory. We have Anti-Mouse with his lovely tough apparel, Alicia Acorn, Rosie the Rascal, Patty Colette. That's the echidna who wears a funny hat, Anti-Boomer, Buns the Robot, Buns the Rabbit, and Kane Matt, and the episode Kane who has a death word for Scourge, his headman, Jeffrey Said Klaus, and finally, the sweetheart counterpart of Robotnik, Dr. Evil Cantor Ball. Who happens to be a literal doctor. He's a patron now with great love and care for the Intromopians in his zone. What a great guy. Right. It's surprising because when you look at things like Bleach, Naruto, Shippuden, and Muppets Most Wanted, evil personality counterparts are pretty popular these days, so I ain't shocked that the anti-zone became a thing. Of course, I am only horrified that the people online continue to thrive with this fuel. And so yeah, those are the top 10 moments that make the Sonic Archie comics go crazy. And now I want to leave you with one more bonus, an honorable mention, and I want to save it to the end because it's funny. Because remember the romance of the Sonic, Well, here's what you need to know. Scourge is signed out from the Sonic Archie Wikipedia page. See Sonic, anti-Sonic. He is fairly similar to Sonic, but lacks a number of his more refined qualities. One of these happens to be respect for women. So, Sonic may have multiple relationships with girls, but he will nonetheless settle on one girl and only girl, and treat her with the utmost respect. Meanwhile, Scourge has always attempted to satisfy his desires by shamelessly going after several heroes at once. And as Julia White would say, that's no good. That got him into a lot of trouble on several accounts. The first one ending up with his banishment for the anti-Venophiles after he was on Chinon anti-Sally with anti-Buddy and Penelope. Despite impersonating Sonic on Mobius Prime, Scourge couldn't overcome his attempt to make blatant inferences on Bunny Rabbit. A.B. Rose roots the bat and your thoughts. Yeah. So, yeah. Hope to continue on with the saga. I'll be sure I'll make 2 more parts in the future. I don't know what type. Yeah, hope I see you guys next time. Whenever Sonic says, "Drink your respect woman juice." Okay, okay, I'm good. I'll see you next week. I'll see you next week. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.